having a real hard time getting the floor dried up since I'm not using heat now. But it's starting to get dried up. It's coming underneath the daggone wall over there and running this way, and then it's coming underneath the door on that very corner over there, which I got a solution to that. I'm gonna, kind of just build a little dam around the door with some caulking or some silicone or something, some ultra gray. I don't know. I'm gonna do something to kind of just make the water not come in through that door. But as for around the building, that's the people that built this building are kind of idiots. They built this thing in like 4.5 hours, 4 hours. I mean, it literally didn't take them any time at all to build this building. And the sheet metal comes down the building. It's supposed to go past the side of the concrete, but it's even with the concrete, so that lets water coming down the side of the building. It just wants to kind of naturally suck it underneath that piece of metal and hits the concrete and flows in here. So what I'm gonna have to do is get some sheet metal and attach just a piece of metal all the way around the building to the bottom of the building that goes down past the concrete, and then seal everything, caulk it to where it don't get water in behind it. But enough about the building. I'm just a little irritated because everything keeps getting wet, and I'm real lucky that the only thing that got wet was this box full of transmission fluid. That's the stuff that comes with the transmission I just got. So like I said, I'll get to that here in a minute. I'm having a hard time getting everything dried up out here since I'm not running heat anymore. So, and it was kind of hot and humid in here, so I did the portable air conditioner thing I had to take it all apart and clean it. But it is slightly cooler in here, I guess. I mean, it's decent in here, but it's still really humid. But I think that thing is pulling humidity out of the air. I just put this tub under it because it has a drain on it, but it got water in there because it was in the old shop and the roof leaked and it froze and cracked some things. So I put this on there because it wants to drain out of like 6 different spots out of the bottom of itself. So I put this on there, drilled a hole, put a fitting with a hose, and that's just running out the door for now. Eventually I'll do something better about that later. But I did unhook the ductwork from the furnace and just ran the exhaust of this stupid thing out the furnace pipe for now. So it is working. It's not pulling as much humidity out of the air as I'd like it to, but I don't know, it's getting there. Things are starting to dry up. I did take the shop vac to everything and pull all the water up I could, and this right here is from where I was working on that air conditioner, so I need to vacuum that up again. But it's getting there. This is a transmission I got $700 for. It's got the vacuum lockup kit and everything on it. Came with a 3,000 RPM little 10-inch stall converter, trans cooler, fluid. What is this? Oh, that's a TV cable. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I already got a trans cooler. What's in that little box? Got the headers for it, which somehow I ordered the wrong daggone headers. The right, they fit the truck, but they got 2.5-inch collectors on them, and they got little baby pipes on them. They got 1.5 pipes coming out of them, so that's not gonna flow as much as I'd like for it to. So I'm still debating on using those or not. But I mean, it's not much, it ain't too much smaller or bigger than my port on the head. I mean, it should be all right. I'm just picky. I'm probably gonna use them anyway. But got my transmission, torque converter, headers, got the engine, got this here truck. This is kind of, I don't know, I really like this truck. The air conditioning works on it. It's got a rubber mat in the bed. Underneath the mat is pretty good shape, no major rust. Pretty clean on the inside. I really like it. I need to vacuum it out and wipe down the floors again. I've been driving this to work and I've been really trying to keep it clean, and it's hard with my job to keep this thing clean. But yeah, I really like this truck. It's got a little bit of rust on it. It didn't when I had it. Well, when I first bought the damn thing, it didn't look too bad. Then driving up and down them rough roads every day, it's starting to show what's really going on. Things are starting to fall off. And then I took it through the car wash, and that really did some damage. So yeah, it's got like that going on and some of that going on, and here, and cab corner's just gone. The hole underneath there's gone now. Fenders are good. Yeah, this side not too bad. It's starting to rust out there. That cab corner's gone. This fender's in pretty sad shape. It's in pretty bad shape back here. I got a lot of body work to do on this thing to make it nice, but I do want to make it nice. It's just gonna, I want to take this stupid thing off there. I don't like that thing. It bugs me. I don't know why. I don't like the way it looks. So that's going to be one of the first things I do. But let me show you all under the hood here. This is the most bone stock factory truck I've ever had, which the transmission's been giving me trouble. And sometimes it's only got reverse, and sometimes it's got all the gears. That door shuts really snug. I like that. But yeah, bone stock. Charcoal canister still hooked up, intact. All the vacuum lines are still there. Every single vacuum line from the factory is hooked up. It's even still got the smog pump that's hooked up. I mean, everything is bone stock. It's got, I see there's a couple of wires that something's going on here that I'm not sure what that is, and there's some stuff with the wiring going on that I need to maybe deal with. But other than that, I mean, it's stock 305. Very weak sauce. Like, if I put 115 gallon of fuel in the back of this thing, because I haul diesel fuel for work, gotta haul it for my equipment. If I put 115 gallon in the back of this thing, it takes like 1.5 miles, it seems like, to get up to the speed limit, just flooring it. I mean, it has no power. It's gutless. So that was the main reason I'm wanting to swap things around. But I mean, other than that, it's a good truck. You know, sometimes it doesn't want to drive forward. It's even got cruise control, and it even works, which that's going to be sad because I got to take that off there. I mean, I could probably still figure out how to make that work, but you know, cruise control on a nice weak engine like that's like not a big deal. Cruise control on that thing, if that thing was to malfunction and just go wide open, it'd really ruin your day. So yeah, so I need to really get started on this thing. It's been in the garage for like 2 or 3 days now. Oh, I forgot, I ordered acorns. I gotta go get my food. But yeah, I got the alternator brackets and my pulleys, because I am going to run the factory style underdriven pulleys so I can keep my AC. I'm keeping air conditioning. But yeah, I got food getting ready to show up, and I'm hungry, and it's really awesome food. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll try to keep you guys updated. The transmission was like really late getting here. It didn't get here when it was supposed to. I even had to go drive out and meet the guy at the truck stop because they didn't think he could, you know, make it down my road, even though there's a whole pile of semis over there where that trucking company's at. And yeah, I know I need to clean my yard. I'm in the middle of moving stuff around and trying to clean stuff up, but it's like I have no storage. I need storage for a lot of this stuff's getting ready to go bye-bye anyway. Like all these tires, all them tires and rims are good and they fit things I have, but I don't have any place to put them, so it just looks like crap. Good old 4x4, poor thing.